Yes!
Hello? Oh, looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me? Can you wake up for a second, please?
Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first.
Huh?
I was like that, and you were like that too.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we try going back even further in time?
What? Even further? But how?
Simple. We go back to 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here.
You can do that?
I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go, but if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too.
Oh, wow.
I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Return to the past now. This is the there's another way to fail at this one too, so Temsic part before death. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cavanella? I regret doing this voice now.
I'm sorry, do you need to change it or something?
I think I will. They told us to stay off the radio unless there was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter? All right, fine. This is Point X. Idiot! Yes, sir, I'll go get her.
How did this cause him to drive into a drive into the kitchen?
The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body... Oh, sorry, that's yours, but we already read that. And... What the heck is this? I can't hear very well.
Oh, shit!
Beauty caused his death.
And by proxy, Lynn's. Wow, the van driver was a detective.
It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash, I remember hearing it before.
You're right. We heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we?
Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder?
We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. Oh.
Yep.
But how... She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug gets destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to their headphones. Why do they have those then? That seems like a massive design flaw.
Well, I mean, not every bit of technology is perfect. Why have a phone that has a battery that it could explode? Yet that still happened.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you remember there was a recall on some cell phones because the batteries had a tendency to explode. Plus, there was also the Ford Pinto. It's another story. Anyway. So that's why the detective passed out, huh?
Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. How do we need to like turn off the headphones or something before she destroys Ladybug?
We need to get rid of the headphones. As you can see, we are right here. Hey, this is the place that White Suited Inspector phoned tonight.
This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of the town. It's been years.
You know this park?
Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park again. Mind explaining why?
We'll find out. Whoa, this is some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened.
Hold it! Look at me, that ghost with another foot to set bit.
I was about to say.
It's just a figure of speech.
What kind of nitpicker do you think I am?
Anyway, whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about other thing right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure he doesn't have the headphones anymore. By tricking this. Oh, wait, we need to wait a minute. We need to wait until he gets over here. So, and he's gonna throw it on there, and we're going to make sure the wait a minute. I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Those are binoculars.
Ah, yeah, we're gonna ride them, actually. I don't know why I called them headphones, but I remember what this is, what we're supposed to do. We just have to, yeah, exactly that. Doesn't look like the detective's gonna come. Okay. Hang on.
Who's the detective talking to?
Don't keep yelling at me about these things.
But they might be talking about something ridiculously important.
That's true, but still.
And might be the person who really shot you.
Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it does look like it's too late to get to the phone now. Oh, I gotta reset time. I gotta get that man to see us before he he's got to be able to see us so we can get to the phone. Like I said, this is one of these pixel perfect type deals. Alright, Mr. Man, get your ass over here. Alright, as soon as he... Trick. Ghost. Pop. Click. Ghost again. Back onto the binoculars. And then he should take us with us so we can hear the phone call. What are these doing here? Perfect.
There we go.
We would have failed. We would have failed again if we didn't hear the phone call. What's the matter? This might get a little interesting.
Detective Ringe, this is Memory.
What's the matter? It's not time to be a regular report.
Oh. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them.
A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious.
But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. Plus, they're foreign. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation for me, would you?
Alright, fine. Once you get going with something, I know there's no stopping you.
Thanks. Later, then.
Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now, or a young woman with red hair and red boots?
Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure.
Suspicious.
I mean, come on, as soon as you sat down, you ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. I mean, I do that, I only drink water.
I drink
and
Coke.
And the second glass on the table.
Okay, fine. Keep your eye on that too, if you would.
You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent.
And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug.
So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. And we will fail if we stay here, so we have to go there.
Ah.
You see what I mean by many ways to fail?
Yes.
Trace complete. We now permanently have the number for the Chicken Kitchen.
Yay. Hey, look where we are! How can you hold a whole ass chicken on just like a single spatula?
I don't know, but this is apparently the way he cooks it. The heart of the Chicken Kitchen, huh?
Yep. Or as most people say, the kitchen.
I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say? While you're smoking chicken, there's a fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here.
Oh wow, it is. I would not be able to go in there.
Me either, for my asthma's sake. Okay, so what we need to do... We need to get over there. Right onto his toque.
Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be...
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's probably...
I'm sorry?
No worries. Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's the waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events.
The detective would have gotten his ears blown out and everyone could have crashed.
In other words, we're witnessing with our own eyes the cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken.
Hey, I just had a good idea.
About what to do about the ladybug?
No, I was thinking we could let her get first under the chicken instead of me. No.
I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident.
And now, all we have to do is think of a way to take care of it.
Precisely. So, what we're going to... While I'm in here, I should explain. What we're going to do is we're going to switch the chickens when memory is looking away.
Oh!
Yeah, if there's no bug, then...
Smoke in here.
Yeah, we have to be really careful with this. See, she's going to turn this on. Which will turn on the fans and get rid of all the smoke in there.
Why was those on before?
It's a good question, but anyway, we're gonna trick him off. We have to wait until she gets finished with it. Yeah, and now we're going to, while she's looking away, this is gonna be perfect. Come on, Mr. Man, put your toque down. Come on. Ah, he did it right as I was not ready. I have to turn the things off again. This is all about timing right here. Wrong button.
You think you should wait for a second before you trick it?
Yeah. Just 1 second.
Trick it, trick it now.
That should give her enough time to place the bug before it gets all smuggy in here. At least I hope so. I gotta get on this man's toque again. Aha! I hope. Yep, she did it. See that sparkle? That means she got it.
Yep.
And
Yes.
and now Beauty and the weird guy will get a different chicken. So fate averted.
There, all set.
There. How about that?
That ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it.
La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. This guy needs a new song.
Yeah.
I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. Oh, la la la. Fate averted. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen.
Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible. I shot you, didn't I?
There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it.
It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Oh god, we need more people like her.
Yep. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway. You were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into.
Yeah, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new president first.
Okay, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. But I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask the questions that were still consuming me. Alright, we have to wait for Mr. Man to put his toque down again. I was a second too early. Right there. I wonder why there's a t-shirt in here of all things.
I think I'm pretty sure that guy's Italian, and I mean, Italian's weird.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we're going to go to the chicken kitchen.
It's hilarious, this infographic going, we're literally just going like a few feet away.
I know, right? The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why'd she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. I wouldn't be too if I was him. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied.
And she apparently doesn't give a crap. There's a guy who's been sent to take her in for all intents and purposes, just sitting across the table from her.
Yeah. I have to call Memory here so I can hitch a ride. Or maybe not.
Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. We're just pretend we're not here.
Why don't you try some chicken while you're here?
No thanks, just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me.
Eh. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Lynn's right there!
Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought a gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Can you leave us to it?
you guys are the ones who called me over.
Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too. I told you that'd be the thing. Okay, so we have to ring it 3 times in order to get something to ride on. It's 3 times and you get a carafe of water.
Did you decide you want some chicken? Or me? After all, implications.
We didn't call you, sorry, but could you give us some privacy?
No, stay right there.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. I'm at the crucial moment with the chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong, because that's gonna pour some...
I may have forgotten to mention that the same people that wrote this game also wrote Ace Attorney. That's why some of the stuff is so intense.
Ah!
Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know? He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I better move now while I have the chance. And we ghost through things and right into Lynn's core. That's funny. Even though I just saved the detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I thought the ones that I saved were supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead.
That's going to be important, isn't it?
Well, sorry?
Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know.
Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs.
Lynn's right there. Someday I'll plant a bug on you, detective. I could get her fired from the force.
Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too. Gotta love the rule of 3s there, huh?
Yep.
Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here, you know? Slip away quietly?
No can do. I'm meeting somebody here.
Meeting somebody? Oh, yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camila. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence?
I don't know, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, isn't it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Cabanella is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? You mean like coming back from the dead?
And potentially murdering somebody?
Let's hop into Lynn and see what she has to say. Talk. So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for?
It's great! But, you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking years with my appetite.
Ah, brother.
But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said, for why. He's going to give me a pass, just for tonight.
Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now.
He doesn't?
I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved someone.
I wonder if... When you possessed this corpse, he was unconscious, right?
Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either.
Oh, they have to become conscious first!
Yeah, they have to actually acknowledge Sissel's presence there in order to develop a core.
Oh, that's an interesting rule. So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is.
Makes as much sense as any part of this game.
Yep.
You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I still have lots of questions for you.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Let's get started then. Death row, I'll choose this time. You chose last time. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a co-worker.
Yeah, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Now, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Oh lord, hostage situation.
Literally.
Oh, that's why she didn't want to go back to that park. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to...
You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective.
And apparently these people believe in multiple deities. That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess they tried to get around the whole religion thing here.
Yeah.
So, that's why you became a detective, huh?
That's right. Here's my ideal of what a detective is all about.
But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't.
Alright, next up, Point X.
Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation, that's the same.
A nation isn't something that's so easily influenced, though.
But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners, so waiting for the other party in the deal to show up. Oh, the guy who was going to escape, right?
Yeah, those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me?
It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal except for one person. Cabanella, and he's not going to tell us because we're dead.
Yep. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the they say... I don't know whether it's me or you talking at this point. I'll just read it. They say he's been watching the movement of those two for a long time.
I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before.
Inspector Cabanella, huh? Apparently, you're a real favorite of his.
A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that? Inspector Cabanella?
Inspector Cabanella and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that.
They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little.
He changed?
Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. Oh, that's concerning.
And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh?
He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam. Fudging my exam scores for me. I
don't think it required much fudging. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanela, huh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. And now, Camilla.
It sure is taking Camilla long enough. That's concerning. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried.
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said.
Yeah, that just about sums it up.
It doesn't look like you're worried. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though.
Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more girls gotta eat. Understandable.
I hear that, sister.
I have to make sure Camila stays safe, no matter what. Camila and that music box, too.
Music box? Oh, yeah, that wooden box. That box... Oh, sorry.
That box was a present from Detective Jowd.
From Detective Jowd?
Yeah, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, watch to give this to a certain person, he said.
So what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it.
That's a shame.
Cecil, Did I really shoot you?
Where did that come from out of the blue?
I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased.
But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder.
I'd rather believe there's hope myself.
And the chicken's gone. She ate it. She ate that whole chicken.
Isn't time slowed while we're talking, though?
Apparently not, at some points.
Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're probably thinking about the way how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken.
Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's?
What if it was?
I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, it's tonight. His execution.
But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn.
That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid.
What?
The execution is set for 11 p.m.
Oh, that's an hour. What did you say?
It's gonna happen pretty soon.
Isn't there anything we can do to stop it?
Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of What the hell?
Is your thing lagging too?
No, I just had a massive sound in my ears. Almost like that bug. Okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It just was a weird audio glitch, I guess.
Also, you're roboting and lagging.
Sorry, we're almost done with the chapter anyway. Not without a stay of execution for the Justice Minister.
I'm going to go see him then.
What? See who?
Who else? The Justice Minister.
Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time.
I'm going. Cecil?
Me?
Get to the prison. Stop that execution.
Easy enough for you to say.
Detective Range, I'll be going now.
Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do?
Could you find Camila? She's supposed to be on her way here.
Oh, your little Camila? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay,
you know what to do, Cecil. You have to save Detective Jowd. But she's going to have to do it. Isn't he going to have to do it after Jout's already been executed?
He could do both.
Oh, right.
The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jout is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway.
Wrong one. Executions are bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And that does it for this episode of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. If you liked it, leave us a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.